Hi everyone, this is Perry here, and today we are going to be learning how to assemble your trumpet and hold it the right way to make sure that you can get your best sounds when you're playing. If you're watching this video, you should have already watched the video that Mrs. Chase made showing you how to open the case the right way and how to buzz on your mouthpiece. If you haven't already watched those videos, but also spent a lot of time practicing them, many days doing just your mouthpiece, you need to go back and do that first to make sure that you're set and ready for this part. So let's get started. Just a reminder, we always want your case to be facing the right direction, just as Mrs. Chase showed us. We want the label with the writing, kind of looks like a sticker on many cases, facing toward the ceiling. And we want the handle and the latches facing toward you. I'm going to set my case on the floor so I know that it's in a safe place and that it won't fall or get hurt when I go to open up that case. So make sure that you open slowly and gently. Whenever you're dealing with your case, we want to hold on to the top the whole time. So in my case, my trumpet should be in there, and I'm going to take out my mouthpiece, which we already spent some time buzzing on, lots of time hopefully, and the trumpet. Whenever possible, I want to use two hands. So I'm going to use two hands on my trumpet, set it right on my lap where I know it's safe, and then I like to close my case and relatch it, so that if somebody needs to move it, I know that nothing is going to fly out. Always a good habit to be in. So, whenever you play your instrument, the first thing that you want to do is buzz. We're not going to spend any time doing that right this minute. I've already buzzed to get ready for this video. Now, to set up your instrument, there are a lot of hard things about playing the trumpet, but setting it up isn't going to be one of those things. On your trumpet, we have the lead pipe, which is this very small part at the end. The small end of your mouthpiece goes into the lead pipe. That's it. Your trumpet is set up. You don't need to twist it. You don't need to hit it. You don't need to push it. You don't need to do any of that. All you need to do is gently put that mouthpiece in, and it is set up. So, to hold your trumpet the perfect way, we have to get our hands in the right position. So with my left hand on the trumpet, you can see many trumpets have this U shape behind what we call the valve casing. The valves are these buttons, and the casings keep those valves safe. My left hand thumb is going to go through that U shape. My pointer finger and my second finger wrap around the front of the valve casings. My ring finger goes in the little ring, and my pinky is just hanging out on the side there. If that ring, and I'm going to come a little closer so you can see a little better, if that ring feels like it's too far away, you can unscrew this the tiniest little bit, move it, and then retighten that screw, and then that way you should be able to move that slide if you need to. And kind of the opposite, if your fingers are squished, if they don't really fit, loosen the screw, move it out, and then retighten. So let's try one more time so you can see really closely. With my left hand, thumb goes in the U shape. My pointer finger and my second finger wrap around the valve casing. My ring finger goes in the ring, and then my pinky is just kind of hanging out on the side. So far, so good? All right. With my right hand, give me thumbs up, thumb sideways, and I'm just going to gently place it so it's resting between the first and second valve. And then with gently curved fingers, my fingers go 1, 2, 3, pinky on the curve. So let me come up nice and close again so you can see that. Thumb up, thumb sideways, and it's just resting right in there. You don't need to squish it. You don't need to bend it. Just it's straight. It just helps you balance it. And then with gently curved fingers, 1, 2, 3, pinky on the curve. And that is the perfect way to hold your trumpet, so you know that you're ready to play. Whenever you play an instrument, we want to sit up really nice and tall. And for the trumpet, we want to make sure that your elbows are just comfortable out to your sides here. We don't want chicken wings way up here. We don't want to be squished. We just want them nice and comfortable. And that way, the mouthpiece can come right up. So on any brass instrument, we can play more than one note with the same valve combination. We're going to see if we can get 2 notes out without pressing down any valves. We call that open when you're not pressing down any valves. Bum. Can you sing that note? I'll go first. Bum. Ready? Bum. That note's called a C. For your first few songs, that note will sound like do. Ready to sing do. Do. Let's see if we can match. Hands in perfect position. Get ready to breathe with me. Ready? Let's take another breath and try. Ready? Did you match? If not, it might mean that your lips are a little bit too flexed, or they might not be flexed enough. If they're not flexed enough, you might get a sound that sounds like this. If that's the case, make sure those lips are rolled in like you're saying as Mrs. Chase showed us. Make sure those corners are nice and firm, and make sure that you're moving that air through your instrument like a laser beam. Do. Let's try the other note. Can you please sing so? So. That note is called a G. To get those higher notes, we need to flex a little bit more here and think E with that tongue. Again, it's called G, but we need that tongue nice and tall. Bum. Ready? Bum. See if you can get both of those notes out right in a row. Echo me first. We have to make sure that we're going to match when we go to play. Tia. Sing it with me, ready? Tia. Let's try it one more time. Tia. Tia. So remember, being a little bit more flexed and thinking E will get that tongue nice and tall and get you higher notes, and being a little bit more relaxed and thinking will get you those lower notes. See if you can come up with your own patterns. Try singing it first and then see if you can match on your trumpet. T, I, E. You can make up any patterns you want. So make sure that you're always holding that trumpet with perfect hand position, sitting up with great posture, and moving that air like a laser beam. Have fun and happy practicing.